Welcome. Winter has been extremely harsh this year. It's the last day of February 2022. The world is covered by a thick layer of snow and the temperatures are just horrible. It's below freezing every day, but every night it's below minus 10 degrees Celsius. It's very cold, at least minus 10 degrees during the night. So it's very cold. Every aspect of this winter, though, is quite harsh, not only weather-wise, but politically it's as difficult as one couldn't even imagine. Spring seems to be very far away, even though the calendar spring will come in 3 weeks. And because of this situation that I have just described, the fact that this plant, Huernia keniensis, is in bloom brings me a lot of satisfaction, a lot of joy, and I find a lot of comfort seeing a flower fully opened. Let's have a look at it from a little bit closer. I will zoom it in. This is it. This is as close as I can get it with my lens. And what I would like you to notice are the veins on the flower. This is the outside of the flower. The veins are reddish on a yellow-brown background, and it is not by accident. It is not just a pure chance. This is a flower of a plant that is mimicking the look and the smell of rotting meat, because this plant is pollinated by flies. So it wants to make its flowers as attractive to a fly as possible. And this is the outside of the flower, and here is the inside where a fly needs to get in order to pollinate it. And the flower on the inside is absolutely gorgeously burgundy red, just like a piece of maybe rotting zebra or a rotting rodent somewhere on a desert. Look how beautiful it is. Look how absolutely perfect it is. It might not be the same type of beauty as a beauty of an orchid or a rose. It's a different kind of beauty, because this beauty shows just the perfection of the evolution, shows just how perfectly well adapted each and every plant, each and every organism is to its habitat, to its niche. Stapeliads are plants that are really, really nice to keep, just because, unlike cacti, they often bloom during winter time. They don't require full winter rest. True, they don't grow as quickly and as they don't bloom as often as they do during the summertime, but still there are sometimes flowers on Stapeliads, just like here, during winter time, and they are so unusual. They are not very popular plants as house plants. This one is particularly nice to keep because the smell that it certainly releases is not really strong, is not noticeable, at least not to me. To the flies, it's probably enough to attract them, but it doesn't fill up the room with the smell of rotting meat. So it's a nice plant to keep. Stapeliads are also nice to keep because they are quite easy. Well, having said so, I have to say that they are easy once they are established, because it's very tricky to water them. If they are not watered enough, the roots will dry out, or if it's watered too much, the roots will just rot. So it is very important to pay close attention once you bring a new Stapeliad home. It is very important to pay a close attention to the soil, to how the plant looks. If the plant shows any sign of stress, My recommendation is to take a cutting and root it in a different pot and keep it in completely different spot as from the mother plant, just in case. I hope you can see why I am so fond of this Huernia keniensis. It's a beautiful plant, and I always feel very happy to see it bloom. Thank you very much for watching my video. Have a great day.